What's up, guys? It's your boy JPK. So I did watch the next episode of Smackdown tonight. This will be my first video on the channel for reviews. Let me just say right now that this was better than Raw for sure. I don't really want to go into detail about it, but because I got really mad about it yesterday, and the show still wasn't good tonight. So hopefully that things will. Oh, what am I kidding? You think I'm really gonna be positive? Come on. You think I'm gonna be real? Nah, man, you're not gonna get into this. You're gonna get honesty on this channel. You really are. But first of all, so SmackDown Live was on the night. I don't know what town it was in. I know it was somewhere in Kentucky. It was somewhere in Kentucky, Louisville or something like that. That's pretty much where SmackDown was taking place tonight. So the show started out with AJ coming to the ring. So this is where the stupid wild card effect was put in place, and I really hate it with a passion. It does not make any sense. It's just out of sheer desperation because of the dying ratings, and I've mentioned it on my Instagram. My Instagram is All Pro Wrestling JPK. Go follow it. I'll see if I can put a link in the description for that. But yeah, it's just sheer desperation because of the dying ratings, and it's ridiculous, and I just don't like it, and I don't care about it, and it doesn't make any sense. I feel like it's not building to anything that's got to deal with Money in the Bank. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking. So AJ Styles comes out the ring to start the show, talks about the wild card rule, blah 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 blah. First of all, it says 4 members can only show up, but we had 5 actually. No, tag teams don't count, idiots. They don't. So 4 members of Raw come out. So 4 members of Raw can show up on SmackDown. 4 members. And vice versa, I guess. Sami Zayn comes out and says that AJ has a toxic ego that is out of control. And AJ calls out Sami Zayn for smelling bad. Hell, I don't know why. I really don't know why. The most stupidest joke I can... Oh, you smell bad. What is this? What are you... What age are you, AJ? Like, that's... You smell bad. What the heck? I don't know. They then sent up the New Day would eventually come out and interrupt, and Kofi would start making the same jokes about how Sami Zayn smells bad, and I'm like ready to lose my mind. I'm like, how is this funny whatsoever? So then I'm sitting here and I'm like, yep, I'm cringing really hard right now. So then they set up a triple threat match for the WWE title at the end of the show, which will mean nothing because Kofi is obviously going to retain because Zayn and AJ are both on Raw, and why would AJ get this opportunity? He's getting an opportunity for a Universal title, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So, yeah, and Sami Zayn's not going to win, he's on Raw. This wild card, that's how stupid this wild card is. So then, after that, they go to commercial again. Then it's Ali versus Andrade. So the match doesn't really last very long. It's like mostly a commercial. Then we only see like a minute of the match, and then it ends in a DQ because Randy Orton interferes and attacks both Ali and Mustafa. Randy Orton hit a pop-up RKO on Ali, and then one to Andrade in midair. Pretty much some cool looking RKOs, but that's pretty much it. Randy Orton just pretty much sending a statement to his Money in the Bank opponents coming into the pay-per-view. Then we got a pointless video package on Roman Reigns, which I do not understand why. Why are we having a video package on Roman Reigns? I don't know why. He's not on the show tonight, but they have to make sure they have to do this because he's not there, so they have to do it somehow. It's ridiculous. Like, what was the point of the video package? What was it doing? Is it doing anything heading for Money in the Bank? No. It's stupid. Plain and simple. So, what's next? Shane McMahon comes out and talks about his attack on The Miz before declaring Daniel Bryan and Rowan as the new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. So as you know, the Hardy Boys had to vacate the belts because Jeff Hardy got injured. So Shane was going to award new SmackDown Tag Team Champions to someone in this lack of division that we have on SmackDown. They need to merge the divisions. I'm sorry. They're just putting tag teams together. AKA, here's an example right here, Daniel Bryan and Rowan. I mean, yeah, they're already paired together, but I mean, I don't mind the teaming. I don't mind them as champions. It's just like, it was a lazy attempt to find new champions. And I would say a tournament, but we barely have any guys on the roster. So, I mean, it's ridiculous. So before they're handed the titles, the Usos come out to the ring and they say that Roman gave them permission to come to SmackDown. No, that's not exactly how it was said. They said that they slid into SmackDown like you slide in someone's DMs. That's basically how they said it. Whatever. Okay. Live. After saying that everyone earns title shots. Let me ask you a question, guys. So they were saying how everyone earns title shots. Now they want to bring that up. When was the last time I actually seen someone properly earn a title shot? Fighting through the ranks? No, you just get one team A and team B, put them together in one match, and that's how you determine it. No tournament, no ranking, nothing. Stupid. So now Usos basically called out Bryan and Eric saying it's stupid that they didn't rightfully earn those belts, and then they would face off for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships, which are vacant. Still vacant actually. The match itself was actually not very bad. It was not bad at all. It was actually a decent tag team match. I will say that. I'm trying to find the night So I'm trying to find the big parts of this match. Daniel's in control. Jimmy as returning action. Jay hits a blind tag and clotheslines Bryan for the near fall. Dan Bryan counters a diving splash into the crossface, and Jimmy super kicks in before Jay comes in, and Jimmy gets the blind tag. So yeah, the Usos hit a double super kick. They did that to Eric Rowan during the match, and they actually one of the Usos hit the splash, and Eric Rowan kicked out. And then they're fighting later on near the end of the match. They would be fighting on the outside, and Eric Rowan caught both of them both Usos in midair, and Eric would throw one of them into the running knee from Daniel Bryan on the outside. Eric would throw the other Uso back into the ring, and he would hit him with the Skull Crusher, if I believe that's what it's called. Oh, no. He hit him with the Iron Claw for the pin and the win. So basically, your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan, which, here's the thing, they're actually a decent pairing. The only issue I have is that it was just thrown together because they don't have any tag teams. And I don't know what it's going to do in the long run. I feel like it's not going to do anything, because who are you going to have face? Okay, you have heavy machinery, but who else? You have no tag team division. What you just did is not going to fix the issues. You need to merge the divisions, because this is legit a problem in this company. There's no tag teams on each brand. Raw may have the better tag teams, but what are they doing with them? They're having Revival wipe their butts all over the ring like weirdos. Seriously. It's ridiculous. So, yeah. See what's next. So I actually did not see the Firefly Funhouse segment in full. I actually saw it for the first time tonight, so I'm now going to finally talk about it. So, I don't know, I mean, I guess the Firefly Funhouse thing is the most interesting thing going on in this company right now, and I cannot believe I'm saying that. Bray Wyatt, I'm being honest, is playing the character very well in these vignettes. And I see these kids sitting on the ground, and it's like their expressionless faces. That's me during Monday Night Raw and Smackdown. That really is. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, that's me sitting watching these shows. These horrible shows. This product is a sinking ship. But that's, their faces represent my faces every week, so what can I say, man? So after that, we returned to the ring with Shane talking about Money in the Bank. He was going to make an announcement about something, but then before he could, The Miz attacked him. Then The Miz fights off. The Miz then gets attacked by the B team on the stage, and Shane runs away, but then The Miz takes care of the B team, but then Shane comes back and hits The Miz in the back with a steel chair. Basically what Miz did to him on Raw last night. So they're having a steel cage match at Money in the Bank, which could be a good match, but I'm really having a hard time caring because I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of don't really care right now, you know. So Ember Moon and Carmella versus Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. What was the point in this match? I don't know, and I honestly could care less. It accomplished nothing. So at the end, Mandy rocks Ember with a knee and hits her finisher for the pin and the win. Ember Moon getting pinned, taking the loss. I mean, I remember when she was having classics with Asuka and NXT and how she was on top of the world, and now I don't even know what to say. They have this, you know, Mandy has improved. I'm not gonna lie. Mandy is probably one of the blondes in the company that have actually improved. You know, but I feel bad for Ember because I feel like she definitely deserves better, and it's ridiculous. Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose would get the win. After the match, Paige comes out of the stage with Asuka and Kairi Sane. I don't know about this pairing. Does not make any sense to me whatsoever. I don't know why we have this pairing. These two should be single stars going for championships. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, they're a good tag team, I'm not gonna lie, but like Paige being with them, what does that gonna do with anything? That doesn't make sense. Paige being with the two top Japanese talents in WWE, which is Asuka and Kairi Sane. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. We go to the back, and then there's an interview. So we go to the back, and there's an interview with Matt, who then R-Truth joins them, and basically they're talking about Lars, and then Lars is right behind him as they're talking about it, and then Lars totally takes out Matt and R-Truth and demolishes them, basically. So, yeah. Now we're on to the main event it's the triple threat for the WWE Championship. Kofi Kingston versus AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn. This was a very good triple threat match. I'm not gonna lie. This was a very good triple threat match. So they're exchanging kicks throughout the match. Kofi hits a springboard splash, drop kicks Sami out of the ring whenever he tries to get back inside. AJ Styles chops to Sami and for a quick 2 count, hitting a splash in the back of AJ for another 2 count. Later on, Sami is in control as they went to commercial and they returned to the ring. Sami's in complete control. Sami hit Tornado DDT for a near fall on AJ, I believe. Kofi also hit Enziguri on Sami and hits a superplex, and AJ hits a Frankenstein before Kofi hits the SOS. So basically, I'll explain this. Basically, the SOS and AJ had Zayn set up for the DDT, and then Kofi on the other side was set up for the SOS, and he hit the SOS while AJ hits Sami with a DDT. It was a pretty cool spot. That was probably the best spot of the night for sure. So then Kofi knocked AJ off the apron before, and then later Kevin would attack Xavier ringside during the match. Sami Zayn hit the Blue Thunder Bomb for a near fall. This happened 3 times. I actually, on the third one, I thought for some reason that Sami was going to win it, and I was going to be like, what the, I was kind of like, I'm like, you wouldn't dare take the belt off on this show, would you? I was like, gonna be shocked but a little pissed at the same time, even though we all would are probably wishing Zayn was WWE champion, but I mean, it wouldn't make any sense for them to do that here, especially Zayn hasn't done anything since he got back, and now he's getting a WWE title opportunity, So, Sami hit a third time for another near fall. Then Zayn was going to go for the hula kick, and Kofi then hit the trouble paradise before Sami can do that, and Kofi would get the 1, 2, 3, and he would retain the WWE title. Very good triple threat match. Then someone was trying to interview Kofi after the match, and Kofi said there's going to be hell to pay for Kevin Owens. I mean, what can I say about this show? I did not care about... I cared about barely anything that happened on this show. I really did. Now, was it better than Raw? Yes, it was better than Raw. But, what did it do at the end? What did this do heading into Money in the Bank? This literally did nothing building up to Money in the Bank. This did nothing. Nothing for me, and probably nothing for most of you. And most of you probably couldn't care less about what happened on this show. Yes, you had some good matches on this show, but what does it do in the end? Nothing. Oh yeah, it built a little bit up for Kevin and Kofi, but with the other, I mean, like, it wasn't really doing much getting ready for Money in the Bank. It really didn't do much. So, either way, I'm gonna go. That's my Smackdown review. I'm pretty tired, so I don't seem as lively right now, but I am having a hard time caring because the show still wasn't good. It was still not good, but it was better than Raw. 2 hours do make a difference, people. And I hope to God they don't go to 3 hours when they go to Fox, because that would, then it's over. Then rest in peace. Alright, I'm gonna go. Peace out.